Phoebe, and I'd just like to show you around the sewing room. This is some of the things that we've just got just recently, and I thought you might like to come and have a look at what we've got. So I bought this kit. It came off of Facebook Marketplace and I sent for it and I got it. This is the dress model, and as you can see, it fits perfectly the size of the doll's dresses which are on there, so you can use that to make your doll's outfits on. I've got that one. It's plastic, that's the only thing, so you wouldn't be able to pin into it, but it's quite nice. It's the exact same size as the dolls in their bodies. Obviously each doll has got a different size body, but it does work really well. So that's that one. It's quite strongly made. It's, you know, quite nice and robust. I'm quite pleased with that. The chair is really fragile, and it's that really hard plastic which would probably snap. So I think probably that's only suitable for an older child. I wouldn't give that to one of the little ones. I think if they were to step back on that or something, that would be gone. So that's the little chair, but it's quite cute, and it's got a lovely soft cushion on the front, and it all matches in with that pink and white design. The sewing machine, you do have little bits and pieces on it, but they don't actually do anything. This one moves here, and it does move the needle up and down when you do that, and this moves here as well, but that doesn't do anything. The foot does go up and down, so you can put fabric underneath it and put the foot down onto it, so it does look like you are actually doing some sewing on there. And that's quite nice. And then you have a table with which opens and shuts, and it has a little piece which comes out the side. The table is really flimsy. I don't think I'd let the children play with it. The legs come on and off, but the drawers don't open. It's nice, but it's so fragile. I think it's more of an adult thing rather than a child thing. It's, you know, I can see that that would get broken really, really easily. It comes with two little bobbins with some thread on them, but there is nowhere on the actual sewing machine to put the bobbins, so if you wanted to do it, you could just stand it on the top of the machine, so just so that it looks like it was on there like that. But those are quite cute. And what I did buy myself when I went out was these are stitch counters for knitting, and I saw them and I thought, oh, they look just like little spools of thread, so I've popped those on there as well. There is a tiny fimbo, and the fimbo does fit on the dolls. There we go, so she can actually wear her little fimbo for when she's doing her sewing. There's a little pair of scissors, and again those are just the right size for their hands. I'm going to just pop it into her hand. Okay, there, so you can see it. She can actually hold those, and they don't stay on the hand. They're not quite right to get them to stay on there. You could use a little bit of wire or something like that, but you could use that as a demonstration to do, and you can sort of like put them into where they're going, and just sort of stick that with a sticky dot or something like that onto their hand. But they're quite nice. They are plastic, so obviously they won't cut or anything, and it won't hurt any children or anything like that with those. And then quite round on the end, so you're not going to stab anybody. There's a small plastic pin cushion which will fit on her wrist, just like that. It's quite hard to get it on. That's it, there you go. So it does fit on her. So she's got her pin cushion like that, so she can be doing some pinning of her clothes and her outfits and that. There is a little pencil which has a little brush on the end of it. So this would be your little pencil for doing your tailor's chalk. So that would be doing that. And it has a little pot like this there. And the other thing which I got with it is a pattern which I cannot put my hands on. I've searched everywhere for it at the moment, so it's got, I will find that and I will post that up later, the picture of the pattern, and also this lovely tape measure which is obviously just doll's size, and it's in inches and it's in centimeters, and it actually is the right size for the dolls. So it is real inches and real centimetres, so you can measure using that if you wanted to. So that was all I had in it, and then I brought in my table from the vets, which works quite well as a cutting table. And all we did was, I went into Poundland and I bought a small chopping board and chopped the end off. And then we got some rolling pins and we just screwed them into the ends of it, cut them in half and screwed them into the ends of it. So that would have been about £3. That isn't the one which I made like that one. That one must be in the vet centre, but this is another one which has been made up. So this was just dowel and wood, but we did make one, as I say, with a chopping board. We cut the chopping piece off here and used 2 rolling pins cut in half for the legs. Okay, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.